Okay, well, since we're going first, no, since we're not going first. We're gonna still throw it all back and look for 1 and 2 drops, because all those are not what you're looking for. Yeah, I'll go with Sir Finley. Save the coin. It's gotta be life tap for sure. I always pretty much choose life tap. You know, the only other one that I consider would be the Hunter Hero power.
Reporting for duty.
But life tap is definitely the one to go with. Okay, so now I just got to think for a second. Is there anything he can do on 3? 1 damage to the face is pretty irrelevant, so I'm going to actually attack here only because it's 1 damage. If it was even just 2, I'd go face, but I'm doing 1 just because so he doesn't do like an abusive sergeant and clear my knife juggler, you know, or anything like that. So it wasn't likely, but I still wanted to just ensure that I get,
Reporting for duty.
that I make sure that he doesn't do anything to that. Okay, so let's do probably might get a consecrate next turn. So if I get a consecrate, I would want something sticky. So let's play 2 totem columns. Good. That's awesome. Okay, so next turn we're only going to have 2 mana, so we'll probably just end up tapping unless we grab something. Excellent. Oh, we get another knife juggler. Sweet. Sweet. Hopefully he doesn't have another consecrate, because that would absolutely be OP here. Oh, he does have one. Okay. Well, I guess the good news is he can't build his board.
The cavalry's here.
That second consecrate was pretty unfortunate. So we're gonna tap next turn. Okay, so so I have a choice here. I can Earth Shock, but then, you know, it's tough against Tyrion, but I guess I could just do spell damage after that.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think it's worth Earth Shocking. And we'll do this Lightning Bolt just for extra damage, and because it buffs up the Tunnel Trog. So we'll probably end up tapping again unless we pull like a Doomhammer. We don't have enough answers yet to finish this off, so. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's not gonna. Oh, this face. Look at that. Alright, so we'll tap. Is that enough? I guess we could see with the crackle. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe. Just see if there's what's the best way to play this. Four. There we go. That's lethal. Sweet. Did it. Okay, so Tunnel Trog, yes. Throw back the horse rider. See, I want to keep the Feral Spirits just because it's such an incredible buff on the Tunnel Trog. But I gotta hope this mulligan turns out for a 2-drop, so it's a little tough. I think it's the greedy play to go with Feral Spirit, but I'm in a greedy mood, so hopefully. Yeah, the Lightning Bolt can actually help me. No, I guess it can't because it's still got Overload. Oh, wow. Well, at least we got something to do the turn after, and if he kills one, I'll still have one alive, so I think we'll be able to get that buff on the Feral Spirit. I'd expect a potential Coin Frostbolt or Flame Cannon or something like that, because nobody really wants to see his Tunnel Trog live. They know how dangerous it can be. I'm just gonna bolt it. So I'm not gonna be able to play the Feral Spirits next turn, but hey, now we got 2/2/3s, and we stopped his Mana Worm, which is a pretty scary card. So really hoping we grab a 1 or a 2-drop next turn, because I don't want a Hero Power. Hero Power just is pretty useless.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, sweet. And since it's only a 1 overload, we'll be able to play Feral Spirit next turn. The 1 overload is from the last turn, so this is going to turn into a 5/3, and that's going to be just sick, protected by 2 taunts, so pretty pumped about that. Looks like it's getting killed. I don't blame him. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, we're still going to use all our mana. It's tempting to go with Knife Juggler first because I get 2 juggles out of it, but nah. I want to use up all of our mana, and this is strong. It's a pretty good minion. We don't care about what face like a boss.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Oh, that now, the question is if I should look for a spell power totem. Probably yes, I would say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I'm not going to win this turn anyways, even if I rolled full on the crackle. So. I guess if it's a spell, I could do the 2/2. Both of the 2s. Okay.
Always little time.
Let's go with the Lava Burst then.
Job done.
So he's forced to trade. Oh no. I'll stop my, if I get a Doom Hammer, I won't be able to use it unless I get it this turn. That sucks. Okay, well, let's see. If we get a spell power totem and we roll high, we could still win, because we can still have 4 mana. Spell power one time. All right, let's see if we can do it. I always roll low on those, man. Oh, brutal. Now a weapon's not gonna work either, because I'll be frozen with spells or nothing. Oh yeah, there we go. That's sweet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then then 11 and 6 is 17 damage. So if he's got a fireball, that's it.
Well played.
Oh, he's got double fireball. Yeah, well. Sometimes you just can't help but get those low rolls or whatever. I'm happy with how that game went, though.
Thrall versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Sweet. So I'm gonna Leper Gnome on 1, obviously. Knife Juggler on 2, so I don't really think I want an Abusive Sergeant. I'll want like a 3 or another 2 or something. Sir Finley. Oh, that's a better... Well, is it a better 1-drop? Yeah, probably, actually. Can take the shield off of a mini-bot. Well, it doesn't kill a Knife Juggler, though. Probably should go with Leper Gnome just because of the threat of Knife Juggler. Yeah, so Sir Finley is better against... Sir Finley is better against Minibot, but this is better against Knife Juggler, and Knife Juggler is the bigger threat, so...
Well met. Greetings, friend.
I'll never tell.
Okay. Now, I guess we'll just attack first. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just go with Knife Juggler. We'll let him do that trade. And if he doesn't trade, we can punish him by playing 2 minions in a row.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, because he's crazy if he thinks I'm making that trade. Alright, Sir Finley. Fortunately, this is not very good. I guess we'll take the dagger. Now, I think just for efficiency, so that he doesn't kill the 2/1, so it's got more value. I think I'll dagger up and kill this. It also will potentially deny him an Avenge if this is what it is, because we don't want him having multiple minions, so he can pop the Avenge, so.
I'll never tell.
Okay, so this is a situation where we do not want to, we don't want to overload because we want to play Doomhammer next turn. So we'll Leper Gnome and just Hero Power. Now this, we'll still re-dagger, even though it's pretty much we're not gonna make use of it because we're gonna probably Doomhammer. But the reason we're doing that is just in case, because you never know what you're gonna pick and what he plays, and it might be just the better play. So. There's no harm in re-daggering. That's fine. So we'll kill the first one with Doomhammer. I'm sure it's gonna pop an Avenge, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go face first. Ignore everything.
Elements guide me.
We want to try to get as much face damage in without using spells as possible before his next turn, where we might get a mysterious challenger. because once he does a Mysterious Challenger, then I have to deal with the Noble Sacrifice, and we'd rather just use spells at that point in time. Oh, he's supposed to go all face. Okay, so now let's just see here where we're at. Four. And 1, so we're at 9. We have 4 mana. So it's possible to win with 2 Crackles. I've been having terrible luck that way recently, so I think I'd rather go Horse Rider plus Lightning Bolt.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
And try to win with the Crackles next turn. And or my Doomhammer, of course. 4, 5, 6, 7 is 11 damage, so there's no chance he's winning at this point in time, so.
The victory is
nice.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, so Depth and the Rock Butters go back. Knife Juggler is tough because it's such a good, strong minion, but I need a 1-drop so bad. Like, I can't skip turn 1, so I think I'm going to throw it back just to try hard to get a 1-drop. There we go, that paid off. So we got a nice 1 and a 2. That's perfect. The 2-drop even buffs the 1, so that's pretty sweet.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Alright, we'll just go face. So, if this is potentially a mirror entity, then, you know, we can, giving him an Abusive Sergeant's not that big of a deal. It's a spell block, it'll kind of hurt. What? What was that? Oh, did he really draw all of his secrets? That is rough, man. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an Ancestral Knowledge, and the reason we're doing that is because it buffs the Tunnel Trog by 2, which gives me significant damage. It uses up all my mana, and then next turn I can always do a Lava Shock. So, or hang on a second, we could do a Lava Shock first, and then Abusive Sergeant. Puts another minion on the board. Okay, puts a minion on the board. Next turn I'll be at 4 mana. I just feel good about this. It gives me 2 extra damage right now, so forces him to also ping that Tunnel Trog, so he really can't do much of anything next turn. Unless he's gonna try like with a spell.
Reinforcements requested.
Okay. Well, I think I just Rock Biter that, right? I could trade with the 4-1, but you know what? Let's make him do that. You know what? Let's Lava Shock Sounds. And that way we can, I like that. It's a lot of damage. It's pretty sweet.
You win.
Nice. Man, this deck is doing crazy good right now. Like, it's insane. Like, I don't even know. But I think, like, since probably, like, rank 7, I probably have won, like, 70-80% of my games. It's craziness.
Thrall versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. For Doom.
I got wrecked by a Reno lock earlier today in a tournament. I was I got her down to anyways below 10, right? Probably at At turn 6 it was. She was below 10 at turn 6. And then she plays a Molten. She already had like, you know, a Fugan on board and a couple other minions. And then she plays a free Molten Giant and does a Reno Jackson. And I'm like, oh man, I lost that one. So anyways, we are still looking for a 1-drop, but to keep a 2 is fine since we have the coin and we're throwing back 3 cards, which gives us good odds of getting another 1 or a 2 drop. So nice. I'm going with Leopard Gnome to start off, and the reason being is I'm not going to hero power yet anyway, and I want to choose my hero power based on what he has, like to see. I want to see if it's a zoo. Is this arena lock first? All right. Ward Bloods are tough, so anyways, I'm gonna have to have to try to get as much minions going early as possible because they're not gonna stick pretty soon. Okay, in this situation, I think Steady Shot is the best. It helps me too because if he's tapping, it can come way quicker, or it just makes him not tap, which means he won't have as many cards. So. Good, glad it went face. Now, I'm not much of one to trade, but I think I do need to take care of this Knife Juggler. It's the only one that's scary, and I don't have a ton of cards right now, so I'd rather save the Earth Shock in case he has an Argus.
I wonder.
Okay, let's start off with Ancestral Knowledge first.
There is little time. I wonder.
I think I gotta kill that Lightning Bolt. I'm gonna save the coin. I know I could coin hero power, but I'm not gonna have much mana to play next turn anyway, so.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, so that's good. So let's Lava Shock this. And then we can Feral Spirit plus Silence. I think that's probably the play. Definitely a Silence. Maybe we just yeah, maybe we'll just Tone Golf instead.
Buying or selling. Buying or selling.
Power roll. Alright, so it's pretty obvious to me that to win this game I'm gonna have to get Doomhammer. I don't have I don't have any more, like I've already gone through one ancestral knowledge. My hero power can't draw me cards because I don't have life tap. So it's gonna be a really tough game if I don't get Doomhammer.
Who dares summon me?
Wow, that's tough too. So I've pretty much got one more turn after this, I think. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, probably. Rock Fighter is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did it.
Elements guide me.
Perfect lethal. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. What a crazy deck, man. I'm loving this deck right now. It's nice to be able to rank up with my my Shaman too, because like this is like these are my stats, right? I only have Shaman and Rogue are the only two not at level 60, so it's cool to be able to, you know, play quite a few games of a competitive deck that you know, you're also achieving your heroes up in. Pretty sweet.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is LegendJeremy. Thank you so much for checking out my Hearthstone video. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, I post videos here on my YouTube channel every day, Monday through Friday. So click subscribe below on YouTube to keep up to date with when I post a new vid. Also, I'd so appreciate your support. If you wouldn't mind when you're done here, clicking like below on this video and just leave me a comment because I'd love to hear from you, hear what you're thinking. So thank you so much for your support. Bro fist.